I don't want to contact you anymore, not because I stopped caring, but because every time I do, I lose another piece of myself trying to reach someone who's already gone. I've realized that silence can be more powerful than words. It's not that I don't have anything to say. I just don't want to beg to be understood anymore. I don't want to contact you anymore because I'm tired of pretending that your absence doesn't hurt when it burns through every quiet moment of my day. It's not anger that's keeping me away. It's exhaustion, the kind that comes from being the only one who ever reaches out. I used to think distance would make you miss me. Now I see it only made me realize how one-sided everything was. I don't want to contact you anymore because I deserve to know what peace feels like without waiting for your reply. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself is to stop calling the person who never calls back. I'm not cutting you off to punish you. I'm doing it to protect the pieces of me that still believe in love. I don't want to reach out anymore because I've grown tired of sending messages into a void that used to echo with your affection. I finally understand that closure doesn't come from your response. It comes from me deciding I don't need one. I don't want to contact you anymore, not because I stopped loving you, but because I started loving myself a little more. The silence between us used to scare me. Now it feels like the safest place to heal. I've accepted that if I have to chase your attention, I'll never truly have your heart. I don't want to reach out because every time I do, I'm reminded of how replaceable I became in your world. This isn't a goodbye out of anger. It's a quiet surrender to the truth that you no longer meet me halfway. I'm done writing paragraphs to someone who only replies with silence. I don't want to contact you anymore because peace feels better than false hope. Every time I think of calling you, I remember how I felt waiting for your message. That's enough to stop me. I wanted so badly to matter to you, but now I just want to matter to myself. I don't want to contact you anymore, not because I've moved on, but because I deserve to. It's strange how freedom and loneliness can feel so similar, yet one heals while the other destroys. I've written 100 unsent messages, but none of them deserve the pain of being ignored again. I don't want to reach out anymore because love shouldn't feel like begging for crumbs of attention. I used to reach out to feel connected. Now I stay silent to feel free. I don't want to contact you anymore because I'm done explaining my worth to someone who refused to see it. I still think of you, but I've stopped trying to make you think of me. I don't want to reach out anymore. The peace of letting go has finally outweighed the chaos of holding on. Sometimes love means walking away, not because you stopped caring, but because they never started. I've finally realized that no response is a response, and it says everything I needed to hear. I don't want to contact you anymore because I'm tired of resurrecting something that's already dead. It took me a long time to learn that silence can be self-respect disguised as distance. I'm not ignoring you. I'm protecting myself from the ache of remembering what we could have been. I don't want to contact you anymore because I refuse to keep setting myself on fire to keep you warm. I thought love meant holding on, but now I know it means knowing when to let go. I don't want to contact you anymore. I want to see who I become without you. The moment I stopped chasing you was the moment I started finding myself. I used to think silence was punishment. Now I see it as peace. I don't want to contact you anymore because I've outgrown the version of me who needed your validation. I'm no longer searching for closure. Your absence has already said enough. I don't want to reach out anymore because healing begins where chasing ends. I wanted to keep you in my life, but not at the cost of losing myself. I don't want to contact you anymore because I refuse to compete for a place in your heart. I've learned that when love requires constant proving, it's no longer love, it's suffering. I don't want to contact you anymore. My silence will now speak for all the things I never said. I'm done explaining my heart to someone who never listened. I don't want to reach out anymore because sometimes peace is louder than conversation. I still care, but I care more about my sanity now. I don't want to contact you anymore. My heart deserves a break from hoping. Love shouldn't feel like waiting for someone who's never coming back. I've finally realized that I can miss you and still move on. I don't want to reach out anymore, not because you don't matter, but because I finally do.